Good morning and happy Monday, everyone. So, man. Okay, I know I have a low and high act of kindness to go about, and trust me, I will. But I want to preface that by saying, all three of my low, my high, and my act of kindness are the reasons why yesterday was so flippin' great. Which is rather odd, considering I said my low is included as well. Simply put, my low is I wish yesterday didn't end. In fact, third day in a row, actually, technically fourth day in a row. I actually did this yesterday, but I also include February 13th on my list of the best days of 2025, simply because I had finally made all those pickles. And speaking of which, I had 4 jars left that I didn't fill, so I just got myself some more white vinegar and took care of those last 4 jars, which is good because I gave 4 jars away yesterday for a very good reason. So, my low is that I wish yesterday didn't end. So what was my high? Well, here's the thing. If you don't know me, then you should know that growing up, I was never, absolutely never, a fan of going to church. I thought it was the most boring, ridiculous, I believe in God, obviously, but going to church was just so boring and ridiculous, and man, I don't want to go doing any of that. Seriously, I would have rather watched paint dry than go to church. That's how much I didn't like going to church. But as I've gotten older, I've grown to appreciate it more. And now, not only do honestly, I can still think of better things to do than going to church, but I respect it much more now as an adult. In fact, I respect it so much that when we're not at Cuca Lake, I wind up going twice a week. And if you had told me that as a kid, going to church as often as I am now would result in things like yesterday happening, I wouldn't believe you. So, sorry, I put my shoes on, I'm running late. So what happened? Well, simply put, I got invited to go to a party. See, this family that I've been very much affiliated with for the last going on 19 months now, they recently celebrated a baptism for the newest addition to their family. Which, now that I think about it, it's kind of odd that they had a baptism that early on a Sunday morning before a service. Technically, St. Mary Mother, which is the church I go to on Sundays, has 2 morning services, one at 8:30 and one at 10:30. So I guess, church is about an hour, so 9:30. Okay, they could probably bang out a quick baptismal ceremony in an hour, provided they can get everyone there and get started. So, okay, never mind. This is a real possibility. All right. But still, that early on a Sunday morning, that's insane. Anyway, so I go to church. Some of them are leaving, partly because to, head out, but I was going to see them later, and some of them stayed for the service. I got to sit with them during the service, and I got invited to, the after party for the baptism, which is insane. Of course, I'm a gracious guest. I'm not going to go there without bringing anything. So after church, and keep in mind, like not everyone went to the party right away. Some people had some things to pick up, and then they went. But I went immediately back here and grabbed 4 of the jars of pickles that I had just made on February 13th. So again, I'm not arriving without anything. So one of my acts of kindness was, being a good guest and, getting that family some jars of pickles. After the party, I visited my parents and I stayed there for pretty much the rest of the day. But my parents had to visit a friend of theirs in the hospital. So it was up to me to make sure, at the very least, the salad and the mashed potatoes were prepared for dinner. So another act of kindness I had was helping prepare dinner. I also emptied their dishwasher as well. So the dishwasher, the pickles, salad, and that's 4 acts of kindness that I did. That's insane. What else happened? I mean, my mom also made roast chicken, which was completely moist and fall off the bone tender. But I'd be remiss if I didn't talk about the fact that first time in 2025 that my mom made her broccoli and Swiss cheese soup. If you don't know, it took me 30 years to give that soup a chance. Because I will tell you, appearance-wise and smell-wise, it's not exactly what you would call appealing. However, not only is it good, but it's both healthy and vegetarian. And it's vegetarian soup. I mean, actually, I know that. Hold on, let me look something up. See, one of the ingredients in the soup is, chicken stock. Hold on. What can a... I said vegetarian, not vegan, okay? What can a vegetarian eat? Okay, so... Well, my mom has made it with vegetable stock before. Okay, Okay, so it says here some chicken and beef stock sold in stores are vegan friendly. Come to think of it, darn, I wish I knew what brand my mom used. Well, she's made it with vegetable stock before, and when she makes it on at least one Friday during Lent, because we have on Fridays during Lent, she'll make it with vegetable stock. So, yeah, this is a nice vegetarian option, and it was all very good. The party I went to and family dinner, they both are part of my high. But remember I mentioned that I had 4 jars of 4 empty jars left? And I actually had 2 cucumbers from Thursday. So I just went to the store, got some fresh dill and some vinegar, and I made a quick brine and filled those last 4 jars, which made up for the 4 jars I gave to the party earlier. So if you're keeping score at home, I made 52 jars on Thursday. I actually gave away 2 jars on Valentine's Day because it just so happened that my landlord was retiring. So I mean, I had to be respectful. I mean, my landlord has been very kind to me in the time I've lived here, and I've given her, it's a woman, jars of pickles, especially for like Christmas. But I mean, she was retiring. It would be disrespectful not to at least say goodbye to her and pay her some respects, as well as give her 2 of my jars. So I'm down to 50. I gave 4 jars away for that party I went to, so now I'm down to 46. But I made 4 more jars last night, bringing it back up to 50. So now I have 50 jars of pickles left to go. So yeah, by my estimation, I dare say I think I lost count. I think I might be up to, hold on, I'm going to look this up again. By the way, there's no new One Piece manga chapter, so that's why I'm not reading anything right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 days. That's 11 days. Actually, let me one last thing. Actually, it's landlady, but okay. Okay, so made a little fixture right there. Oh, hold on a second. Perfect. Sorry, when I wrote February 14th on my list of the best days of 2025, which is Valentine's Day, you guys know that. I forgot to mention I gave 2 of those jars of pickles to my landlady. So, take care of that now. So yeah, we're 48 days into the year, and we're at like a 20. We're definitely over 20. We're definitely over 20% of, in terms of having the best days of the year. Like we're close to 25. That's crazy. I mean, if you don't know, I'm trying to think how many truly great days could I actually have in a year if I actively sought out to make it happen in a way that's smart, and also letting those great moments like come as take those great moments as they come. To which I say, my goal at the very least is to have 73 really great days. That would make an even 20% of this year being truly great. Which, I mean, listen, that's actually a lot. That's 10 weeks out of, that's almost 10 and a half weeks out of 52. That's not bad. I mean, not every day is going to be great, I know that. So, 73 days, relatively reasonable goal to have. after that, if I ever got more than 73, I'd probably do like stretch goals. I mean, the ultimate stretch goal would actually try and make it to the big 100, but I mean, I'm 11% of the way there. So, it's definitely possible. But again, like, because some weekends being truly great, like this past one, weekends are already going to have a high probability of being great. But, like, it's finding days during the middle of the week that will really be key in making that number go up. And I can think of a few things that are going to happen in the middle of the week that will be, that will definitely be, that should be able to make the list. It's just a matter of perspective. Actually, how long? I'm good. Huh. Sorry, I was just looking at the clock. I've been talking for like 16 minutes. Holy cow. So yeah. Yesterday was a pretty freaking great day. And I mean, I don't want to sound like that overly preachy guy because again, you know, I just happened to be at the right place at the right time. But had I not gone to church, I don't go to that party. And therefore, yesterday isn't as great as it was. I mean, it still would have been a good day with, you know, family dinner and stuff. But, you know, I gotta go to a party. Parties are great, man. You kidding me? Like, that put it over the top right there for me. So, yeah. Moral of the story, is, I mean, listen, I'm sure there's a lot of people that are on the fence about the whole religion thing and going to church, and I respect that. But if you don't go, you just never know what might happen. So, take that for what it is. I hope y'all like this video. If you did like, subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow me on social media. As always, I'm very humbled to make this video for all of you guys watching. Enjoy for today. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Monday. Did I say happy Monday? Yeah, I did. But again, happy Monday. And remember, if any of you guys want to talk or chat, I'm always going to be here to love you. Always back. Take care and make good choices. 607 all day, baby.